It's the grandson of right thought. You see why Yahusha said, "Come to me, all that are weary, heavy laden." Y'all elect. Do y'all understand why he said that to y'all now? That those seeing, those that believe that they can see are actually blind. Those believe that they actually can hear are actually deaf. I mean, you see the way he was speaking and talking and teaching? It was so contrary to this world. It was so strange and revolutionary. I mean, wasn't it? Come into the world and tell those that are heavy laden to come to him. I'll give you rest, he said. Think about if you were living at that time. Would you have believed the man saying that to you? Do you think you would have believed him? Do you think you would have been one that would have came to him? Because of his word? Or because of the signs? Because of the miracles? Because of the bread and the fish? Which one are you? Because at this hour, it should be made pretty clear. He said it would be like a woman giving birth pains. You see, quick, unannounced, all of a sudden, out of nowhere. The only warning you had was that she was pregnant. She was with child. So you knew eventually it was coming. That's your world. You're the child she's pregnant with. Remember the first world, Esau? The second world to come is Jacob. Sorry if it's windy, y'all. I mean, do you see it and understand it? Now your world is coming out. You're being birthed. And sometimes that takes pain. I won't say sometimes. When a child is born, mother go through pain, travail. You see? But one thing I want to make clear to you, Israel. And this is a secret. A lot of Israelites don't know this. So they spend a lot of time and attention worried about the enemy, focusing on the enemy and what's wrong in the world and the problems, which is okay because it brings attention to the issues that should push you out of the world, you see. But once you're out, you have to know what you must do to overcome and conquer. What you must be doing now at this hour. The Abiyah has selected you out, called you out for a task for the kingdom of heaven, he said. What is that secret? It's that you must be pure in heart. That is the prerequisite that he gave us to us ruling this world, us in gaining our inheritance. He said you will not inherit it until you are pure of heart. That's the trick. So as long as you're focusing outside, focusing on what's going on, the problems, focusing on your sadnesses, your losses, whatever it is, as long as you're focusing on those things, guess what? You ain't focusing on the kingdom. You ain't focusing on the most important thing, which is that you be pure of heart. You see? You're gaining your inheritance, the thing you've been waiting for. It cannot happen for you until you are pure of heart. So then what should be your task today? See how easy that make it? You see that how easy that make your task today? Wait a minute. All I got to do is become pure of heart, then Abba give me anything I ever wanted. That's right. That's right. And if you read in the Apocrypha, you'll know the story about how the nations were coming against Israel. And before they attacked, one of them said, hey, man, make sure they in sin first. Because if they're not in sin and you attack them, then you'll be destroyed. The only way we can destroy them is if they are in sin. So do you hear that, Israel? I mean, do you hear that? That's the prerequisite, that you be not in sin. Then you'll win. And even your enemies know that. So then, if your enemies know that, and they know you're ignorant and destroyed for lack of knowledge, do you think they'll tell you that? Just be honest with yourself. Do you think your enemies will tell you how to come out of their hoax they got you under? How to come out of their captivity that they've put you in? Do you think your enemies will tell you that? Spiritual warfare. So then if it's spiritual warfare, which is the war of the inner world, worship God in spirit and in truth. So worship him in the inward world, where it's true, where you can't hide, you can't lie, you can't deceive, you can't trick. You see? That requires a pure heart to serve the Most High then, because you're not hiding anything in it. You see that? As long as you think the kingdom of heaven is outside of you, you're going to hide things inside of you. Fucking dummies. Can y'all catch it or can you see it or what? You'll be hiding shit inside of you long as you think it's the niggas outside of you that are important. If you catch me. Long as nobody on the outside sees what's going on inside of me, then I've gotten away with it. But Abba Yah is interested in what's on the inside. That is his world. So if you think you can go into Abba Yah's world and mock him, then you'll be greatly deceiving yourself, wouldn't you? That's what the scripture says. God is not mocked. Y'all know that. So his domain, his kingdom, which is the inward world. Come on, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? You see why you're so vexed about the outward world? How the outward world ain't your life? That actually causes you stress. See, because what does the outward world vaunt up? It vaunts up outward beauty. Now, can a person be outwardly beautiful but be wicked as fuck on the inside? Yes. So what part of them do you think Abba Yah is concerned with? Okay, let's use Amber Heard as an example. Beautiful on the outside, wicked as hell on the inside. Now, was Johnny Depp interested in judging her on the inside, or was he interested on the outside, like most men would have been? Now, did it cost him for his wrong judgment? Yes, the fuck it did. He had to go through all kind of shit to get his damn reputation and shit back. Right? Y'all heard on the video, Johnny, I'm gonna fucking die if you leave. I'm gonna die. Y'all heard her? Does she sound stable to you? You just want to run. You just want to run. You just want to run. Oh, wait, you're beating my ass. Wait, you're beating my ass. Well, then let me go. No, I don't want you to go. Well, then stop beating my ass and then go. Wait, I'm not beating your ass from trying to leave. What the fuck kind of confusion is this shit? Crazy bitch. But beautiful on the outside, so nigga ain't paying attention to that crazy shit, is he? See? Like all the rest of you niggas out there that got caught up in the same shit he got caught up in. It ain't the only one this shit didn't happen to. He ain't the only one this shit didn't happen to. And y'all know it's true. So nah. You being pure of heart. Can you be pure of heart by doing anything on the outside of yourself? Can that clean your heart? Can that make your heart pure? Just answer the question honestly to yourself. Can you do anything outside of yourself to make your heart pure? Nope. Nope, you can't. Okay, so what can you do to make your heart pure? Interesting. What can you do to make your heart pure? You have to go within, don't you? You have to search it. You have to confess it. Now let's see if the scriptures say that that's what you're supposed to do or not. Just look in there and see if that's what it say you're supposed to do. It's telling you straight out that that's exactly what you got to do. Confess your faults. Clean your heart out. Circumcise your heart. Because the heart is full of wickedness. So clean it out. The heart is desperately wicked. So be baptized. Clean it out. Correct? What's up, bro? I'm sorry if it's windy, y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But do y'all hear me? Y'all feel me? I mean, I don't know. It's like, if you actually listening to me and you didn't know that this is what it was, then you should be going, wait a minute. My success or failure is not based off of anything out there. Matter of fact, everything that happened out there was to create a pure heart in me. Isn't it obvious that that's what he done with the Israelites? Because guess what happens as an Israelite for you? I'm gonna prove it to you. We went through all kind of shit, right? As a nation. The Negroes have been through the worst of any nation of all history. Okay? Now, whose fault is that? Whose fault is it? Negroes? That you went through all that. See, these are the hard questions to answer. Now it's easy for us to go, oh, well, it's the white man's fault, and it's the European came over here and killed us and put us in slavery and blah, blah. Yeah, why did he do that? Why was he allowed? Let's get it right. Why was he permitted? Why was that allowed? Because you weren't having a pure heart. Now, let's see if that's the case. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and read what it say. If you keep all these commandments, then the Lord gonna bless you like this. He gonna bless you like this. He gonna bless you like this. He gonna bless you like that. Ain't that what it say? Now go to verse 15. What it say? But if you don't keep these commandments, you're gonna be cursed. You're gonna be enslaved. A harsh nation gonna come against you. See, now I asked you, did a harsh nation come against the Negroes? Yup. Yes, they did. They came over here with their harsh ass, inhumane ways. Sure did. Why? Because Israelites weren't pure-hearted. So then, Israel, it's about time you take your focus off of everything else that's been happened to you, and who's shorting you, and who won't let you buy land, and who won't let you get your money up, and stop focusing on who's cutting you out of the good jobs, and who got the job better than you, and why affirmative action wasn't working, and give a dog a bone, knick-knack, paddywhack, and all this other shit, jump jack, all this other shit. Jumping jack. Okay. Begging and pleading and shit with your oppressors and all this shit. Abba told you what to do. Get your heart pure. Then you won't have to beg a nigga for shit. Do y'all hear me today? That's setting you free. I don't know if y'all hear me or not. You won't have any bondage now if you listen to what I've just told you. You won't have any chains holding you or misconceptions. You won't have any ignorances if you heard me. Now, what did I say? I said, it ain't about who's stopping you, nigga. It's you stopping you. Because Abba Yah has made an Israelite to where he's capped on his own. Nobody else can cap him. He's limited by his own doing. No one else can limit him. I know what's with y'all. I know. My bad. But do y'all hear me? The Israelite is in his situation, if y'all all answered the question honestly about why y'all was in the case that y'all in, because of our own doing, right? So then how we gonna get out? Our own doing, right? That's right. Have a pure heart. That's the only way you can inherit the new earth. The new earth is created for the pure. Is it being created for the pure? And once impurity creeps in, you got kicked out. Now, was that their own doing or was it somebody else's doing as somebody got kicked out? See? See what I mean? Because their hearts weren't pure. It had got tainted with some other evil thoughts of ego. I want to do this. That's all it is. So now, do y'all understand y'all predicament that y'all been in all these hundreds of years? Do you understand what's been holding you back? Do you understand who's been stopping you? Do you understand who's been robbing you? Do you understand where the palmer worm and the cankerworm is that's been feeding off of your life? Do you know where it's living at? In your ass. In you. Your own thoughts of doubt eating you up. And that's not a pure heart. You want to do something great, but your own thoughts of doubt come creeping in. And you blame it on another nigga. Well, he told me I couldn't do it. Well, did you believe him? Well, it made doubt come in. Well, why, nigga? That nigga is that powerful over you that his doubt, that his words of doubt created doubt in you. So he's your creator now. He's your God. Well, no, I'm not saying that. So then why the fuck you listen to him? Because he's my friend. Well, would a friend be telling you the truth or would he be lying to you? Just shut up. Just stop trying to argue, nigga, and humble your ass down to the fucking truth. Pure hearts will inherit the kingdom. So then your job today is to get your heart pure. He already wrote it in there. He said, Jacob will rule over Esau, seeing that he has a pure heart. Now, I told you what Deuteronomy 28 said. You do right, you keep my commands, have a pure heart, in other words, you'll be ruling. The apples will just pop out of the branch into your hand. Bing! The grapes will just hop off the vine into your wine vat. Bing! I mean, in other words, you'll be so blessed that you won't have a worry, man. But the moment you start coveting, niggas, y'all hear that? This the kind of shit that you better not have in your heart. This is the point. You start coveting what a nigga got and wanting what a nigga got, you ain't pure-hearted. You start committing adultery with another man's woman and all this other shit, then you ain't pure-hearted. You're gonna suffer the curses. Do you see it? So Israelites, stop worrying about white people, Arab people, Asian people, all the other niggas that's doing all the other shit that they doing on the earth. Don't worry about them. Your one and only job and your one and only commitment is that you stand pure-hearted before the throne of Abiyah. That's it. And it ain't hard to do. You just was taught that it's hard by men, by the precepts and traditions of men. That's what you've been taught with. But that's all lies. It's all lies. So it's time you come back to the truth, and which honestly is just should be your nature. It's just hard to be your nature in a wicked world. That's why he said, endure unto the end and you shall be saved. Endure. It take endurance, nigga. A soldier not going to last long on the battlefield if you don't have much endurance, and y'all know that's true. So it's going to take endurance to remain in your nature and not conforming to the image of this world. Isn't that what the warning was about? Be not conformed to the image of this world. So why would he tell you that if there wasn't a high possibility that it could happen to your ass? Maybe he's telling you that because it is going to happen to you. You will be conformed. So your pure heart will start to get tainted with little lies. I can do that and I can get away with it and it's okay and it's all right to lie a little bit here and lust a little there and to do. No, it ain't. I know I'm being kind of silly saying it that way, but that's just the truth. No, it ain't. It ain't all right for you. It caused suffering for you. Them other niggas can do that shit. But what did we read? The wages of sin is death. All right? So get your mind right, man, and get your hearts pure today and watch the blessings come flowing into your life. Even when you can't see it and understand it. Because like I said, this ain't your world. What you've been taught is good in this world ain't nothing but a fucking lie, man. It ain't nothing but a damn lie. Oh, this Kobe steak is going to be the best tasting steak you've ever had. You spend all this money and shit, flying across, get shit imported, exported to get the fucking steak, all this other shit going on. Spend all this money, eat the steak. The next day, you wake up the next day looking for something else to eat. You got hungry again, didn't you, after eating that fucking big ass Kobe steak? See the stupidity that I always tell you guys about? Then you wake up the next day, okay, what else is expensive out here? They say it's good. It's fucking silly rabbit, baby kid, following ass, trend following ass, weak ass, fucking fake pasted ass people do. That's all the fuck y'all do. What else is expensive that I've heard is expensive? I'll just do that so that when people look at me do it, they'll go, oh, he's doing the expensive thing. He must have a lot of money and a lot of power. Oh my God, shut the fuck up with your bullshit. Ain't y'all tired of hearing that shit? Ain't you tired of seeing this shit? How do y'all do this shit, man? How do y'all wake up in the morning with a happiness about going out into this bitch doing the dumb shit that y'all have to do? Yeah, I'm at work every morning. I've never missed a day. Nigga working in the same place 35 years. I never missed a day. I was right on time every fucking day. 5 o'clock in the morning. Yep, took my 7 o'clock break and got me a coffee and smoked me a cigarette. Then I go back to work, do my job. Then I would go on my lunch break, eat my cold cut pastrami sandwich, kick it with the guys for a minute. I mean, don't let anybody know this, but I would take a couple puffs off that blunt in the parking lot. Then I go back to work. Shut the fuck up. And what did it give you, nigga?
I was able to put my kids through college, and I was able to buy a house in the cul-de-sac. I was able to shut the fuck up. It's all vanity and it's all bullshit. The house you bought, another nigga used to live in there before you bought it. He died, by the way. So what the fuck you think coming for you? That's why I said this shit is stupid watching this shit, bro. It really is. You go into the grocery store, you're looking at the price on shit, making, like Pat Williams said, making life and death decisions and shit. Oh shit. Fuck. You said the cereal was $7? Fuck. Shit. Whew. Okay, I need to get some water. Okay, they got this cheap ass water for $1, but I don't want that bullshit. I want the good water. $5. Oh shit. Damn. Let me see what else I got. Man, this nigga moped louder than a motherfucker. That little ass moped. This nigga got a 50cc moped, and that bitch sound like a Harley Davidson and shit. Damn. See the noise campaign? You see how they be doing like the gang stalker videos be saying? See, they're gang stalking me. They knew I was going to be walking down this street making this video at this particular moment because they know my path. They were watching me from the alley. Then they got that guy with that loud moped to drive right past to fuck my video up. Do you guys see the proof? Bullshit. It ain't got shit to do with making your heart pure, my nigga. That shit ain't nothing to do with your heart. As y'all can see, I'm just having fun right now. I'm going for a walk, and I'm just hopefully talking to some folks that got some brains in their head that can relate to a brother and say, this shit's stupid. You all in a job interview, nervous than a son of a bitch. They stand up there, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, fuck. Just like when I was in school, they used to do that shit. I hated that shit. I used to hate that shit. They come to school, can everybody stand up? All the students stand up and shit. We're going to go around the table and everybody introduce themselves. I'm like, oh, fuck. Hate when that shit get near me. I can feel the energy coming. That shit get near me. Oh shit. Yes. Stand up. Yeah. Yes. I should have been in class. I guess I'm the grandson of Right Thought. I would have been like, what the hell? That ain't what it said on this paper. Yes, I'm not of this world. God has sent me into the world to tell all of y'all that judgment is here. That's what I should have been telling their ass. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Well, I'm a prophet sent by the Most High Yah to the nation Israel. To deliver them from their bondage and their sin and their blindnesses. Instead, your ass in a job interview trying to tell somebody a bunch of fucking lies. Yes, I graduated summa cum laude. Nigga, your ass barely graduated because that nigga Jeffrey did all your answers for you, nigga. And when I was in school, y'all, I just wasn't a good student like I've always told you niggas. I just wasn't. I'm not of this world. That shit don't work for me. I'm a spiritual being. That cookie cutter ABC, stand in line and do the standardized program like the rest of the kids, I don't do that shit good. I just don't. I ain't no slave. I don't know how to be no damn slave, so I was never good at school, see? So, I remember I had this class trigonometry. I was never good at math at all, period, see? I knew the basic shit that you need to do to get by regular life. I didn't know all the extra shit like calculus, and algebra plus, and all this other shit. I wasn't doing all that. I'm just doing regular shit like algebra, you know, geometry, whatever that shit is, the regular shit you do. Well, I get trigonometry. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know how to do none of this shit. This shit, man. Teacher get the homework assignments. I ain't paid attention in class, so I don't know what the hell that shit is. I'm like, I had a kid in my class named Takahiro, a Japanese student, barely could speak English, named Takahiro. Somehow me and him got cool. We became friends and shit. I think because I was taking Japanese in high school, so I could speak some Japanese. So me and him hit it off because of that. Because like I said, he could barely speak English. Well, I got to hanging out with Takahiro. He was in my trigonometry class. I'm noticing he getting A's like a motherfucker. I'm like, this nigga can't even speak English, but he getting A's like a motherfucker on this trigonometry shit. And he doing it fast. He ain't never got homework. You know, I hang out with him after school. He had a Toyota Celica. He used to come drive to school in the Toyota Celica. So sometimes we would hang out after school. He'd take me home and shit. I'd ride with him. I'm like, you ain't never got no homework. What the hell you doing? He like, it's just very easy for me. It's very easy. Math is very easy for me. Oh, is it? Well, in that case, since we're friends, do you mind helping me out here? He grabs my homework assignment, does that shit in like 2 seconds. Pulls his pencil out of his pocket and shit. Does that shit in 2 seconds. Oh, shit. Well, can you just keep doing that? Shit, next thing I knew, I had to be in that class. So do you see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? That's how I was getting down at school. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. See, part of being pure heart is just telling the truth, man. But that just proving how disinterested in school I was. You see, in the program, in other words. Y'all see that? So it's the same thing goes for you. This whole way of being, this whole way of social engineering, that they have only designed this for certain people. I hope y'all understand that. This whole program was only designed against Israel. Read the Bible and see. And all of Israel is not Israel. So that means all Negroes aren't Israelites. They just brown-skinned people. All brown-skinned people ain't Israelites, in other words. And all Israelites ain't brown-skinned. Did y'all know that? Oh, shit. Oh. So that's who I'm talking to. Y'all ones that's like, okay, hold on. What's the issue, man? Why are we in this case? Because we haven't had a pure heart. We've been envying our neighbors for being rich and us being stamped out when we had the good ideas, and they would take our ideas and get paid for it. Don't worry about that. Let them have their fucking world, man. Let them have their little 5 minutes of little glory or whatever the hell they think they're going to get from stealing your shit, stealing your land, stealing your name, stealing your talent, whatever they got that God gave them in their last little 5 minutes of fame that they can. You feel me? So focus on the inward world, because that's where the kingdom of heaven is. Now, read the Bible and see if that's a lie or if that's true. So then when you walk around scoffing and thinking evil ass thoughts and hating on your brother and wishing evil and being a fucking hater and all that shit in your heart, and then when you see them, you smile and you say, hey, brother, hey, what's going on? Everything's all good and cool. Yeah. Then your heart ain't pure. You're just being a fucking liar, man. It just means you're being a fucking liar. That's all it means. You think you can disguise it, but God is not mocked. So that proves where all the stash of bullshit is at in people's lives. Where's the storehouse of bullshit in everybody's life? Inside of themselves. That's where they've hidden all their lies. Tell me it's not. That's where they've hidden all of their deceptions. Tell me it's not. That's where they've hidden what they really feel about you. Where else did they hide it? If I'm telling you a lie, then you tell me where they've hidden it. Back to Amber Heard. Where did she hide all the truth of what really happened? Inside of herself. She knows it. So I've told you where the damn storehouse of lies is. They think they can store lies in the kingdom of heaven and God will allow it to stay there. No, he won't. He will purge that shit right out of his house. No liar. Ain't that what it says? No whoremonger. So this is telling you how to get your heart right. Don't be lusting after women because of outward appearance, my brothers. Don't be lusting after women, period. It ain't fucking worth it. I can tell you that right now. I done had some beautiful, badass, drop dead, gorgeous ass women. And I had some not so good looking damn women too. I'm like, shit, these fine ass bitches is crazy as hell. Maybe these homely, not so good looking bitches is better. Shit. Nope. Nope. Found out the hard way. Nope. Just as fucking crazy, just as psycho, just as possessive, just as out the fucking box is the pretty ones. So the hidden man of the heart, not the adorning of the outward appearance. See, if you read God's words, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So a woman going to be around me, she got to have a beautiful soul and heart. She be doing her homework on the inside. She about to say something nasty to me, her inside work be clicking. She be like, you know what? That'd be real nasty if I said that to him. So let me self-correct. Let me not say that to him that way. Let me have self-control. Ooh, girl, shit. Now I'm turned on now. Shit. You was about to say some names to me, wasn't you? Because you thought I had did something wrong. You was about to cuss me out of some shit. But you had self-control and you waited and you was patient and you saw the truth. And now you ain't mad. Damn, that shit is sexy. See, that's what turned us on now. Self-control. I don't know what the hell that shit y'all be doing is. Out there in that world where y'all want to argue all day. Grabbing a woman all up, all hard and shit. You're gonna listen to me, God damn it. Okay, good luck with that shit. But anyway, y'all, I'm almost back, so y'all munch on that. Get your heart right today. Because that's all that matters at the end of the day, y'all, is where your heart is. Shalom, Mr. Allah.